Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. Just imagine standing inside a magnificent palace, watching a fascinating cultural performance and ending your day with a breathtaking view from an entire city. These are the experiences that make Istanbul such an exciting destination. Before that, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad IRFAN bin KAMARUL ARIFFIN and my matrix number is A210802. So today, I would like to pitch three interesting activities that make Istanbul the perfect place for our educational trip, which is visiting Topkapi Palace, watching the whirling dervish performance, and visiting Galata Tower. First of all, let me introduce Topkapi Palace. The palace was once the home of the Ottoman Sultans and the center of the Ottoman Empire for hundreds of years. By visiting this palace, we can explore the royal rooms, beautiful courtyard, and historical collections such as jewelry, weapons, and ancient artifacts. Instead of learning history only from the textbooks, we can experience it firsthand. This activity allows us to understand the history, culture, and architecture of one of the world's greatest empires. In addition, the palace offers spectacular views from the Bosphorus, making it both educational and enjoyable. The second activity is whirling dervish performance. This is the most unique cultural experiences in Turkey. During the performance, the dervish spin gracefully while traditional music is played. The ceremony represents peace, spirituality, and devotion. By watching this performance, we can learn more about Turkish traditions and value. It is not just an entertainment, it is a meaningful cultural experience that helps us appreciate the diversity of other societies. Then this activity will definitely leave a long-lasting impression on all participants. And finally, we have Galata Tower, one of the most famous landmarks in Istanbul. From the top of the tower, visitors can enjoy a panoramic view of the entire city, including the Bosphorus Strait, historical building, and modern area of Istanbul. Imagine watching the sunset from the top while taking memorable photographs with friends. Besides the beautiful scenery, the surrounding area is filled with cafes, restaurants, and local shops, making it an ideal place to relax and experience the atmosphere of Istanbul. So why should we choose these three activities? Because they offer the perfect combination of history, culture, and unforgettable experiences. Topkapi Palace teaches us about the past. The whirling dervish performance introduces us to Turkish culture, and Galata Tower allows us to appreciate the beauty of the city. And therefore, I strongly believe that this activity will make our trip to Istanbul not only enjoyable, but also meaningful and educational. Thank you, and I hope you will support this exciting journey to Istanbul later.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I proceed to my part. What makes an educational trip truly meaningful? It is simply the places we visit or the knowledge and experiences we gain along the way. I believe it's both. Since we have already agreed on Istanbul as our educational trip destination, I would like to propose three activities that I believe will make our trip both educational and memorable. First of all, let I introduce myself. My name is Muhammad IQMAL bin Muhammad RAZI, and my number matrix is A213318. All right. The first activity is a visit to the RAZMI MKOK Museum. This is one of the largest museums in Turkey that focuses on technology and transportation and industrial development. During our visit, we can explore exhibition featuring vintage cars, aircraft, ships, and engineering equipment. This activity will help us understand how technology has evolved over the years and how it has contributed to Turkey's industrial development. It also gives us the opportunity to learn in a more practical and engaging environment outside the classroom. The second activity is an industrial visit to the Turkish Exporters Assembly, TIM. During the visit, we can learn about Turkey's export strategies, in the international trade, and how businesses compete in the. We may also have the opportunity to interact with industry professionals and gain insight into real business practices. I believe this experience will help us connect the theories we learn in class with the real world application. The final activity is a visit to Borsa Istanbul, which is the official stock exchange of Turkey. Here, we can learn how companies raise capital, how investors trade shares, and how the financial market supports economic growth. This visit will provide us with the valuable exposure to finance and investment, which is closely related to our field of study. Overall, Overall, I believe these three activities complement each other very well. The RAZMI MCOP Museum introduced us the technology and industrial development. TIM provides exposure to international trade, and Borsa Istanbul help us understand finance and investment. Together, these activities will give us a balanced and meaningful learning experience throughout our trip. Therefore, I sincerely hope these three activities can be included in our plan. I believe that these three activity will make our educational trip to Istanbul not only enjoyable but also beneficial for all of us. That is all from me. Thank you for your time and attention.
Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. Have you ever wanted to experience a new culture while learning something exciting outside the classroom? Imagine learning a traditional art, enjoying a class between two continents and discovering ancient civilization through historical artifacts. So today I would like to introduce our educational trip to Istanbul, Turkey, which offer a unique and memorable learning experience. So let me introduce myself first. My name is RABAITUL BINTI MOHAMAD and my message number is 82117448. During this educational trip, students will take part in three meaningful activities that provide hands-on learning experience while exploring the rich culture and history of Istanbul. Our first activity is a Turkish calligraphy workshop. In this workshop, we will learn the basics of traditional Turkish calligraphy, which is an important part of Turkish culture and history. We will also have the opportunity to practice writing using special technique and create our own calligraphy artwork. This activity helps improve creativity while allowing us to appreciate Turkish artistic tradition. Next, we will join an educational class on the Bosphorus Strait. During the class, we can enjoy beautiful view of Istanbul while learning about the history and importance of the Bosphorus Strait. This waterway connects Europe and Asia, making it one of the most significant routes in the world. It's a great opportunity to learn about geography, culture, and history in an enjoyable way. Lastly, we will visit the Istanbul Archaeology Museum. The museum civilization that once existed in this region. Through this visit, we can gain a better understanding of world history and learn about the lifestyle, culture, and achievement of people from the past. At the end of the day, this trip is not just about visiting a new city. It's about giving students the chance to learn from the world beyond the classroom, to experience different cultures, and to gain insight that will stay with them long after the trip ends. So, let us take this opportunity to broaden our horizons, deepen our appreciation of culture and history, and create memories that will inspire us for years to come. So, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, hello and good evening, everyone. So imagine visiting a city where Europe and Asia meet, full of history, culture, and exciting places to explore. Sounds interesting, right? So my name is Izzah binti MISTAM, and my metric number is 8211814. And today, I would like to propose three educational activities for our field trip to Istanbul, Turkey. So first, we will visit Istanbul Aquarium. So at the aquarium, we can explore different dam areas and see many creatures from around the world. So I choose this activity because students can learn more about marine life, ecosystem, and environmental awareness through real experience. So it is educational and interesting for students. So next, we will visit Panorama 1453 Historic Museum. So at this museum, we can experience a 360-degree view of the conquest of Constantinople in 1453. It feels like we are inside the historical event. So I choose this place because it helps students understand history in a more interactive and memorable way. So lastly, we will visit Miniature Park. So at Miniature Park, we can see miniature version of famous landmark in Turkey, such as the Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and historical building. So I choose this activity because students can learn geography, history, and architecture in one place. So it makes learning more easier and more enjoyable. So this is my proposal. I hope these three activities can be included in our additional trip to Istanbul, which is first, Istanbul Aquarium, second, Panorama 14th Historic Museum, and third, Miniature Park. So these activities are not only enjoyable, but also educational and meaningful. I hope you will support my proposal. Thank you for your attention, everyone.
Alright, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I begin, I would like all of you imagine stepping into a city where two continents meet, where every street feels like a living museum and every corner tells a story that is over 1,000 years old. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture yourself walking through massive domes filled with golden light, bargaining in a vibrant maze of shops, and meeting business leaders shaping one of the world's most strategic trade hubs. With its unique blend of history, culture, and business opportunities, Istanbul, Turkey is the ideal destination for our educational trip. Our proposed program includes three key learning activities. But before I continue, let me introduce myself. My name is NURHAZIQAH ADILAH binti RAZMI and my matrix number is A212744. So, our first activity, we will visit Hagia Sophia, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. This site is not only a masterpiece of Byzantine and Ottoman architecture, but also a symbol of cultural transformation and religious history. This visit will help students understand how architecture reflects political power, cultural identity, and historical change. It is especially valuable for business administration students as it shows how heritage sites contribute to tourism economies and national branding. Next, we will explore Grand Bazaar, one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world. Here, students will observe real-life market dynamics such as pricing strategies, negotiation technique, customer behavior, and micro-entrepreneurship. This experience directly connects to marketing and business negotiation, concept that we learn in class, and making it a practical learning environment beyond the textbook. Lastly, we will visit Istanbul Chamber of Commerce, one of the most influential business institutions in Turkey. This visit will expose students to international trade practice, academic policies, and how business are supported at a national level. It also provides networking opportunities and insight into global business environment, which is highly relevant for students aspiring to work in banking, finance, or even corporate sector. At the end of the day, meaningful learning comes from real experience. By participating in this activity, students will gain practical exposure to history, business practice, and global perspective that cannot be fully achieved in the classroom. So, I hope you will support this proposal and help create a learning experience that is engaging, practical, and future-focused. That's all from me. Thank you.